August 31st, 1939. It's midnight across Europe. There's an almost unnerving silence. In the small Polish towns near the German border, life continues as if it were just another ordinary night. People are completely unaware that in a few short hours, the world will be plunged into the bloodiest war in human history, but just across the border, inside a small German radio station called WWII. A sinister plan is already in motion, a plan that will alter the course of global destiny. Forever, the mastermind behind this plot is none other than Heinrich Himmler, the ruthless leader of the SS. On this night, a perfectly staged fake attack will give Adolf Hitler the excuse he desperately needs to declare to the world Poland struck first. And with those words, the invasion would begin. This is the story of the WWII incident, the historical deception that ignited World War II. In Europe, to understand that fateful night, we have to go back a few weeks. It's the summer of 1939. Hitler has everything prepared for the invasion of Poland soldiers, tanks, aircraft, and his revolutionary blitzkrieg strategy. Everything is ready all except for one crucial thing. A legitimate reason. Europe still carries the fresh scars of World War I. Its people are desperate to avoid another war, and Hitler knows this all too well. He needs a pretext, something that would paint Germany not as the aggressor, but as the victim. This is where Hitler, a master of dark conspiracies, steps in. A secret meeting is convened between Hitler, his right-hand man, Reinhard Heydrich, and the SS High Command. There, Heydrich presents a plan, codenamed Operation Himmler. It's a campaign to stage a series of fake attacks, all designed to look like they were carried out by Polish troops. Himmler is pleased, but he demands something bigger, something more dramatic, something powerful enough to shake the world. He wants an attack on German soil, an event so shocking that no one could possibly deny it. And so the WWII radio station is chosen as the stage for this elaborate lie. The plan, however, required more than just actors. It needed witnesses and, chillingly, bodies to create the illusion that Polish soldiers had infiltrated Germany. Himmler ordered several concentration camp prisoners, mostly Polish nationals, to be isolated. These prisoners had no idea that they were about to play the final tragic role of their lives, the role of Polish soldiers attacking privates. Heydrich referred to them with a terrifyingly cold name, conserve, which means canned goods. Why? Because after they had fulfilled their mission, they would be killed, preserved as evidence, and left behind in fake Polish uniforms. Their corpses would become the proof that Germany needed. This calculated cruelty makes Operation Himmler one of the darkest operations ever conducted by the SS. By late August, every detail was in place. Polish uniforms had been prepared. Real Polish weapons were collected from the border. A hand-picked SS team, all fluent in Polish, was trained to act as the attackers. All they needed now was the final order. On August 30th, Hitler met with his top generals and told them Poland must be held responsible one way or another. His eyes burned with impatience. The war, he declared, would begin within 48 hours. August 31st, the plan begins. The sky over Gleewise is pitch black. The streets lit only by the faint glow of yellow lamps. The townspeople are ours. Away from becoming unwilling witnesses to a global catastrophe. Around 8 p.m., the S team, disguised as Polish soldiers, quietly approaches the radio station. They neutralize the guards within seconds. Without making a sound, a prisoner is brought in. He's dressed in a Polish uniform, drugged and barely conscious. The SS commander throws him near the entrance. After the staged attack is over, this man will be shot his body, placed exactly where German newspapers would need to find it. The attack unfolds so quickly that the radio station staff can't comprehend what's happening. The SS agents drag them out of the broadcasting room and begin smashing the communication equipment. One agent shouts in perfect Polish, "This is Poland. WWII's radio station is under our control." Their objective was simple: broadcast for just a few seconds, long enough for the transmission to be recorded and used as evidence as the SS announcer prepares to activate the microphone. Everyone holds their breath. The signal is weak, the broadcast range small. But did it matter? Not at all. They didn't need civilians to hear it. They only needed Germany's propaganda ministry to capture it and blast it to the world. Finally, the transmission goes live. A few harsh sentences in Polish, calling for an armed struggle against Germany. And just like that, the performance is complete. The prisoner is then dragged outside. There's no trial, no final words. Just a single cold bullet. Enough to create irrefutable evidence. To make the scene even more convincing, the SS stages a fake skirmish. They place Polish weapons beside the body and scatter personal belongings to mimic a panicked retreat. The entire setup takes only minutes, executed with terrifying precision. Then the SS team vanishes into the night, leaving behind a Polish corpse, fake uniforms, fake weapons, and a recorded transmission. They had everything. They needed to prove that Poland had attacked Glee. Back in Berlin, Hitler isn't asleep. He paces anxiously beside a massive map of Europe, repeatedly asking, "Is it done yet?" Soon Himmler reports the operation was a success. That same night, propaganda minister Joseph Goebbels drafts a press release declaring Polish forces have crossed the border and attacked Glee. Wise. The news spreads like wildfire through Germany. Before sunrise the next morning, Hitler delivers one of his most infamous speeches. Before the German parliament, at 5 a.m., he lies. Poland fired the first shots. From this moment on, we will respond with bombs. It was a blatant lie. He had already ordered the invasion of Poland at 4 a.m., a full hour earlier. But by then, the truth no longer mattered. When the war finally ended, justice came for so many SS officers were captured. And during the Nuremberg trials, Alfred Nojak's one of the men, who personally carried out the Gliwice attack, confessed everything. He testified it was a fake, a staged attack We were ordered to create evidence and blame Poland. The world was stunned the greatest, the most destructive war in human history, had begun with a liar lie, crafted with chilling precision, and paid for with the blood of innocent people. The Glivitz incident wasn't just a minor event, an opening act of World War II. It was a symbol of cruelty, propaganda, and the terrifying power of a dictatorship to twist truth into a justification for war. On that night of August 31st, 1939, no Polish troops attacked Germany. No border was violated. It was all Hitler's theater. Yet that theater opened the door to 6 years of bombs, fire, and the deaths of nearly 80 million people. Looking back, we realize a profound and scary lesson. Sometimes history doesn't start with a battle, but with a lie told at the perfect moment. Thanks for watching if you found this story compelling. Be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden corners of history.